If you were dating in this time, Auntie Jill, I just gotta say, like, it would be weird.
Why?
You wouldn't know what to do.
You don't think so?
No, it's weird.
Tell me about, what's a date like? Tell me what a date is like.
Well,
what is it like dating another millennial?
oh no. Well, it depends, because there's obviously different kinds of people.
Like, what would a date consist of?
So,
And who would ask who out?
99.99% of the time the guy asks a girl out.
Okay.
I mean, I do at least.
With the whole FaceTime, Snapchat thing, how much electronic sex is going on?
Electronic sex? What do you mean?
Yeah, like where you're like, you know.
What are you talking about?
You know what I'm talking about.
Electronic? Like,
well, like.
people sending dick pics?
Yes, and stuff.
Oh.
Yes. little personal porns back and forth with one another.
So much. Oh my goodness. I have never once asked someone to send me a picture.
Okay.
Not once. And still, even though I've never asked, I've still gotten them.
Really?
I've never sent any back either.
Really?
Not once. I'm sorry, there's nothing attractive about a penis. There's nothing attractive.
I agree, 100%.
So, you can't like be taking the picture and being like, all right, this angle's definitely better. Like, what the fuck? Like, what's going through your head? Are you a weirdo?
How are the shadows resting off that tip, right?
All right, the lighting's good. You get the prominent vein. So I was dating a girl for like 6 months, and it was like the second date or something. So I like picked her up at her house, and I got out, like, got her from the door, and opened her door for her.
Yeah.
And she freaked out. She was like, "What are you doing?" I'm like, I just opened your door. Like, should I not have done that? And she's like, "No, like, it's fine." But that's like, I've never seen that before.
That's like sexual harassment.
It could be, yeah. And honestly, hey now, that was my door.
That's keep your hands off my door.
I'm a strong, independent woman that don't need no man to open that door.
Have you been in love yet in your life?
Yeah, a lot of times.
Do you still talk to her?
I try to.
How has dating her, how will it make an impact on your future girls that you date or your future relationships? You've had a year and a half to reflect.
What I will not put up with, what I need to give to someone, I was a little more selfish. So it made me reflect on how I could have been a better person.
Okay.
But there were also things that were very, not outlandish, but they were really unrealistic expectations of me. And then there were some that were regular expectations that I didn't fulfill. So it's just basically how to be a better partner.
I'm glad. You know what? That's awesome that you reflected that way, Daniel.
Well,
that you looked at how what you did. How none of what I heard there is what she did wrong.
No, I always want to make myself better, because if it makes me better, I'm a better person because of it, and everyone else gets to enjoy that shit too.
Daniel, that's awesome though, because that doesn't. There's a lot of people that don't get that.
No, they're very selfish.
Yes.
There's a lot of takers, but there aren't a lot of givers.
Right.
When I was in LA, one of my friends set me up with one of his friends.
Okay.
And she is batshit fucking crazy. I found that out after a week.
Did you notice a difference in the women out there?
Yes.
How are they
Everyone's
different?
very superficial. It
Really?
matters a lot more. A lot more.
Wow.
It's a different way of life, and it's all about showing off with what you have.
Did you feel comfortable or uncomfortable?
I feel comfortable just because I do my own thing, and I don't give a fuck if someone's like,
It's a good way to
your
be.
shirt has birds on it. Like, yeah, I like the shirt. But things that I have been trying to look for in someone that, like, if I'm going on dates with them,
Right.
it's like intellectual compatibility.
Oh, absolutely.
Because there's nothing worse than talking to someone and then just being like, wow, I am much smarter than you. Like, I don't like feeling that.
Right.
I want someone who has ambitions, who has drive, who wants to make themselves better.
Do you think that's hard to find?
Yes.
What do you find instead?
Complacency. People that are just like, yeah, I got the job that I didn't really want, but I'm just gonna stick here because it's safe. I missed when you could have been like, yo, I have this girl that like you'd be really good with. Like guys should go on a date and like, I'll set you up.
Okay.
I miss that because you have that friend.
Yes.
Like deeming them, okay, I know the kind of person you are,
Yes.
I know the kind of person there.
Have those been successful when you've been
Some
set
of them
up?
have, and they're fun. I mean, everyone knows the intention, so like.
Do you believe that you're gonna know, like when you meet the one? Are you a person that believes it's gonna strike you right there? It's gonna hit you pretty hard, or is it something that's gonna grow?
People can have unspoken, strong connections just by like looking at someone.
Yes. Yes.
Like you can just have like an unspoken bond right there.
Yes.
And that can happen with multiple people. It doesn't just happen with one. Like you're compatible with a lot of people.
Yes.
I think it's
I
selfish to think that there's only one person. So if you're compatible with a bunch of people and you find like, I mean, monogamy is great, but you need to be ready for that.
Yes.
Because how many of those people that you have the connections with, you have with the best?
Yes. That's true. You know, my oldest son is dating now. What are the chances that the girl he's dating now is going to be married to him?
Very, very slim.
Very slim.
Especially because there's so much temptation now.
Yeah.
Social media, just everyone flaunting pictures of their bodies and their butts, and it's like, all right, well, this wasn't how it was 20 years ago.
Right.
It's kind of sad.
How is the sexual world of dating? Like when I was your age or bouncing around, there was the fear of AIDS.
Oh yeah,
a little.
A lot of people don't fear AIDS. They fear herpes.
It's herpes.
A lot of people have it. I have been very fortunate in making calculated risks.
Is it a conversation that you have?
I make sure to have it.
Awesome.
And because I care about my health.
Yep.
I'm sorry if you don't, but like, I'm not gonna just be thrown into just anyone.
Absolutely, absolutely.
Go for the long pass. Yep. So I make it a point to ask. And actually, with that crazy girl in LA, she was like, no one's ever asked me that. And I was like, well, I make sure to ask everybody.
Right. When you ask the question, when you ask the woman if she has herpes, you're
expecting a truthful answer.
A truthful answer.
I feel like if you're confronting someone like that, right on the spot,
yes,
it would be hard to lie.
When do you ask that question? When you're in the heat of the moment, or?
Yeah. And a lot of times that's not the best time to ask, but hey, it's got to be said.
That was a good little after-school special we just did.
I'm not tooting my own horn, but I've been told it's pretty great. However, I wouldn't photograph it and hang it up on my wall.
How about a portrait? Would you ever do a portrait
like,
of it?
With me with like a sword, shirtless, and like...